Most people understand Chekhov gun as meaning every element in a story is necessary. In a literature piece, if you show a gun in the beginning of a story, it must be fired at the end. Well, that was not bad. Let's learn some more about Chekhov's gun and how the sole use of this principle can make a story worth a haze of dramatic rewards. Russian dramatic writer Anton Chekhov wrote most of his plays at the end of the 20th century. He was a country doctor and he wrote about simple life. One of the Chekhov's best plays, Seagull, is based around the conflict of a young modernist writer and his mother. A gun appears at first act, but every character pretends to ignore it and continues to discuss their own topic. So, modernist writer fires a gun as his last argument. The ignorance of the hot topic desires of the young writer made a smoking gun issue that cannot be ignored once it was fired. A Chekhov gun is not always a literal gun. It can be referred to a person or an event, but power is dramatically underestimated. Movie's classic director Milos Forman's usage of Chekhov gun made his movie worth an Oscar. Story of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is designed around the conflict of charismatic character of Jack Nicholson and meaning staff of psychiatric hospital. While the conflict has its ups and downs, funny moments and turnarounds, the audience does not pay much attention to a silent but strong Indian called Chief. So at the end of the story, when psychiatric system beats good guy Nicholson, it's about a time to fire a Chekhov's gun. Silent Chief breaks the wall and runs away from all those rules. That action made One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest a greatest movie about freedom. Chekhov's gun became something that is ignored by the majority of people until it's fired. It is like the elephant in the room idea in psychology that makes the screenwriting process closer to psychological science. Chekhov's gun actually breaks viewers' expectations. In the recent movie Avengers Infinity Wars, the key antagonist character was obsessed with the idea to eliminate half of the universe to make the other half live better. The audience knows what kind of evil idea the modern action movie antagonist may have. So we just sit in the movie chairs and wait while the good guys will win. And this is the time to fire a Chekhov's gun. The bad guy wins and half of the heroes are destroyed. This fire of Chekhov's gun made the audience think, what is wrong? Maybe there is something that we ignored. Maybe it is near and will fire on us. You can see a huge difference in Chekhov's gun popular interpretation and its interpretation in big dramatic works. Those results can be achieved by practicing creative screenwriting. If you want to practice more Chekhov's gun principle and learn some other dramatic ideas that will lead your work to a new level, you should order a screenwriting course from iStoryCoach.com. The link to the course should be somewhere in the description of this video in some of these corners. So put your video on pause and click on this link. You can look at the iStoryCoach.com as your senior writing partner who will point out the weak points of your story, and help you to find the way to fix it. Of course, the way to fix a story is to gain important knowledge. iStoryCoach.com is good for beginner screenwriting. Here you will get lessons on theory mixed with practice, and of course, the most important is personal feedback on each assignment. After this course, you will understand which of your skills is more profitable to develop to move your screenwriting on the next level. Ask your questions about Chekhov's gun concept in a comment. Write the comments about which screenwriting concepts you want to be covered in next videos, and put your thumbs up